Check. Wildin' on the simple, minding out for the weak. Gifted with this strict assignment is so unique. Let's be on measure from head down to my feet. The Lord is my shepherd, ain't counting out on the sheep. So when you step up to this truth, you better come correct. Yahu, got you all in check.
Yahusha is the avenging kinsman, redeemer.
Oh man, we back, y'all, with an exclusive.
Welcome back to Expose. Okay, all right. I'm Lord Nathan. We got DJ Judah and our special guests, lords and ladies. We got, I don't want to mess it up, Simchah.
I say
okay.
Simchah Yahu in the building.
Yeah. Right. There we go.
Stand up. Woo! All right. Before we start, I don't know if you're familiar of how we do here on Exposed. So we have a safe word. Do you know the safe word?
No.
Okay. You're going to use this safe word when the questions get too difficult.
Okay.
It's the only way me and Nate gonna stop. Other than that, we're bound to go in. Okay. All right, the safe word is, you want to give her the safe word?
You can give it to her because I always mess it up.
The safe word is Hoffenpfeffer.
Okay, copy.
All right. You must say that safe word for you to for us to ease up off of you on the question.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay. All right, we're gonna start off. I want to know when did you start singing?
I started singing when I was about 2. My mom would, always put me to bed early so that way she could concentrate on her music. We lived in a garage apartment, so there were no doors. So when she thought I was asleep, I was actually laying in the bed listening to her play the piano, play the keyboard, sing, but she would write her own music back then. And then I started going around the house singing the music. And she was like, where did you hear that from? And I'm like, uh-oh, I just told on myself. Yeah. And I've been singing ever since.
Okay. Well, your mother, she was she saying gospel or worldly music?
R&B, soul, worldly music at the time.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, praises. All right. When did you come into the truth?
About September of 2013. I was living in Winter Haven, Florida, and my mother was actually the one who brought the information home to myself and my children. And we started looking into it and started studying, and we're like, oh my goodness. Okay, so we are the people. We are Judah, tribe of Judah. So it's time to make some changes. And we've been 10 toes deep ever since.
Wow. So you received that pretty good, because when I tell my family, they like, they don't want to hear nothing.
Yeah, it's just the 4 of us, but we have tried to reach out to as many of our relatives as possible. And in some instances, there have been some good receptions, and then in some instances there haven't. But love you. I just gotta love you from afar.
Right, exactly. Right. Who's your favorite artist?
Oh my goodness. My big brothers, Lorvin, Jay Lutch, my big sisters, Yapa Q, Amina Yakar, Io Ben Yahu.
The list goes on, huh?
For the nation, the Myra. I mean, I can continue. It's a laundry list. Dimitri Pruitt, Bug, Yam.
Right.
It's a lot of favorites.
Here we go. You named a lot of people.
I know what you're getting ready to ask me.
Oh, yeah. And you know, so who would you consider your competition?
No one. Because, wait a minute, hold up. There's a second part of that. Because I don't see it as a competition. I see it as a nation. I see it as a tribe. So there's a quote piece of the pie for everyone. So I don't feel that we have to cancel each other out like the worldly artists are trying to do and have been trying to do for years.
Right.
That was a safe answer. I would have put some money on that you was going to use the safe word.
Oh, I'm trying to see if I even need to use it.
Hey, how did you come up with your songs and the concepts for your songs?
Ima Amaya. The great thing about being in the truth with my family is that my family is a part of everything that I do. So my mom claims that she can't sing as well as she used to. So Yahu has put her in a position to be able to co-write with me. On the very first album that I released, Rhythm and Truth, she wrote 95% of that material. I still wasn't very, I tried to do worldly music back when I was in the world and it didn't work out. I was writing my own material at that time and I got discouraged. So I stopped writing. And when I finally decided that I was going to do truth music, it's like she was waiting. She was waiting on me to come to her. It was like, okay, let's do this. Because she literally had a notebook of songs that she had already written and she didn't even know it.
Oh, wow.
Yahu would give her something in the middle of the night and she would get up, write it down, and then wouldn't look at it again for a few months. And then when I decided that I was going to go ahead and start doing music for the Most High, she was ready.
Right.
Yeah, the second album, I started getting a little bit more comfortable in writing. She was still holding down the ship. She went from like writing 95% to maybe 80. And then the third album, it was 50-50. And the most recent release, the EP, was about 50-50 because a lot of it was collaborations with other artists.
Okay.
And the single that you just got the exclusive for, she wrote that. And then my sister, Trinia, came to the house to listen to it. And she was like, this isn't done. And she added her hot sauce to it and blew my mind. I was like, okay, let's do it. I'm excited. Let's go.
Okay.
And that's really how it is. My son is my engineer, my 16-year-old son. He records me. And he's taught, he's taught my daughter, my 13-year-old daughter, how to do it when he's not available. And together, I've learned how to do it. And my mother is now learning how to be
wow. Okay.
So we rotate.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's real good.
Is there any collaborations coming up with you and Moms?
Mom is on the first album. She's on the second album, and she will be on she'll be on a new project. I don't know if it's going to be for this upcoming album that I'm working on or a different project, but yes, she's somewhere. If she's not behind the scenes, she'll be on the mic.
Right. A question.
She'll do the sound effects.
Right. Question. I know your mom played piano. Do you play any instruments?
I used to play the clarinet when I was a kid, but no, I don't. She didn't have the patience to teach me piano when I wanted to learn it.
Right.
Okay. So real quick, I want to jump into one of your songs real quick. And then we can expound on it afterwards. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
First child. When my mama named me, she called me a woman of Yah. I was afraid, so afraid. I ran away from him. The expectation, too much to fulfill. I fought and I fought. Why? I lost. Had no choice but to submit, or else wind up bound for hell's pit, sanctified from birth and offering. What comes through the matrix belongs to Yahuwah. First child, dedicated, consecrated. First child.
That's tough. That's tough right there. Oh man. So that is off of which album?
From Rhythm and Truth.
Rhythm and Truth. That is your what? First album?
Yes.
So when did you drop that one?
Oh, February of last year.
And it's still thumping.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. That thing is still pumping right there. Oh, praises. All right. Nate, got anything?
Well, I know. Are you married? I know you have children, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you
Yes,
married?
I do.
Okay.
No, I am not. I am single.
Is she single?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Israelite men out there, get your stuff together. Israelite men, get your acts right.
Yeah. Okay.
Sister right here, single.
That song is that was a family collaboration too, right?
Yes, my Ima wrote it, and she's actually doing a couple of the background vocals on that song as well.
I was going to ask you about that, about the background vocals. So y'all do, our family does the background vocals on all your songs?
I do the majority of the background vocals. The way that my Ima writes, she has the Motown mentality, where there's a song within the backup vocals. So a lot of the 3-part harmonies, she in there, she's the Ike and I'm the Tina, literally, of this collaboration.
Right.
Okay. I say that, but it's so true, because she'll be like, nope, do it again, because that's not how Yahuwah gave it to me. That's not how I heard it. So nope, do it again.
Okay,
do it again. Do it again. Like that song specifically, I think I had to sing it 4 different times to get it the way that she heard it.
Oh, she Joe Jackson.
Her. She Joe Jacksoned me, and I'm Janet.
She's some perfectionist. That's good. It's good.
Man, but I love it. I love it.
What do you see in the future for yourself?
Continuing to be able to spread the Most High's message as He gives me permission to. I've always wanted to sing, and even to this day, people teasing me because they're like, "You dropping stuff every day?" Like I'm like, "No, I don't." But I always tell everyone, you know, I was supposed to be doing this 15 years ago. I was wasting my life and doing foolishness, you know. So I'm really just, my zeal is in my music now, because I'm making up for lost time in my mind. And I'm trying to catch up to you know, to others as well as myself, you know, because I was supposed to be doing this for so long, but I was running.
Right.
Praises. All right, I want to get back to your name because it's so unique. Simchah. Are we saying it correctly?
You said it correctly, Art. Absolutely.
My question is a two questions in one.
Okay.
How did you come up with that name, and what's the meaning behind it?
I was actually given that name. I was immersed, and the moray that I was under at the time, you know, knew a lot of my background, and was basically, they were instructed during the immersion by the Most High to give me that name because I had so much heartache and sadness in my life. And Simchah actually means joy and gladness. And it was time to have joy in my life. And honestly, since I got the name, I've experienced more joy than the heartache and heartbreak that I've experienced in the past.
Oh, all praises.
Oh, praises.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, I want to go to another song, and we got to expound to that again. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Blessed be Yahuwah, Elohim of Yasharel. Blessed be Yahuwah, Elohim of Yasharel. Blessed be the Elohim of Abraham. Blessed, blessed, blessed be the Elohim of Isaac. Blessed, blessed, blessed be the Elohim of Jacob. Blessed, blessed, blessed be Yahuwah. In the name of Yahusha. Blessed be Yahuwah. Yahuwah Yireh, he's my provider. Yahuwah Rapha, he heals my body. Yahuwah Shammah, he's always with me. Yahuwah Elolam, the everlasting one.
Wow, that was nice. So
That was nice.
let's expound on that because you're saying a lot in the song, just in the name. Expound, like, you know, how did you come up with that?
That was another Imam Maya track. you hitting the ones that she wrote. But that was one of my favorites. It took a while to get that one done because my daughter is so shy. Like, she can sing. She knows she can sing, but she won't sing in front of me. She will not sing in front of me, but she actually was able to do a little bit. And it was good being able to have her on the track because she's an amazing little singer. Well, she don't know. She don't think I've heard her, but I've heard her. But she's kind of like, I can't sing in front of you. Why? Because you're Simchah Yahu. I'm like, I'm not very good. You know, I try. What can you tell her? But Ima wrote that song 3 years ago, I believe. And it was just in the notebook. And a lot of people need to know that who is different names, what they mean. That way you know which one you're talking about.
Right.
And I love being able to do it. And that's an undisputed album. There's a lot of hidden gems on To Praise and Worship at His Feet. I know it's probably a biased answer, but that's just me. There's a lot of hidden gems on that second album because we were going through a lot when we were recording that album. We were literally recording right after I had released Rhythm and Truth. I never stopped recording. So I had just released the first album, and we were already recording the second. And so much was going on. My mom had gotten really sick, and they tried to diagnose her with arthritis and sciatica, and were saying that she had to have surgery. And we had to pray, and we had to intercede, and we had to fast. And my son started making her healthier dishes, juicing for her, and all of things, Yahu, she has gotten back at least, I want to say, 30 or 40% of her mobility.
Praises, all praises.
Yeah.
Oh, praises. Yeah, that's truth upon truth right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. All right. I'm gonna play another track. That last track, that's from more for your second album, right?
Yes.
That's titled "To Praise and Worship at His Feet."
Mm-hmm.
All right, Israel, you gotta go cop this, because she's putting it down. All right, so here we go. And play this next track right here.
Praise your name forever and ever. I praise your name. Praise your name forever and ever. I praise your name. I'll sing praises to you. Oh, God, Most High, my refuge when I'm in trouble. I give you my whole heart. Don't forget me as you judge the world. Remember, you chose me to publish all your wonderful works and declare your omnipotent power. Praise your name forever and ever. I praise your name. Praise your name forever and ever.
Wow. You got the extended horn on this one. Oh, praises. So expound on that one, sis.
Oh man, praise your name. Featuring Trenia, my sister. Again, another Amaya pinned song. Kind of like a love song to Yahuwah. That's really what I when I first heard the lyrics and I heard the track, I was like, okay, this is a love song to Yahuwah. That I'm gonna praise your name forever and ever. Especially in the second verse. I thank you for your patience in dealing with mere flesh like me. I don't think anyone could not say that to the Most High, because who is the most patient one in dealing with his children? So that's one of my favorites from the ramp up.
Okay. Well, one more track, Nate. I see you itching to ask a question right now, right?
yeah. But we'll let you go ahead and do the track.
All right, one more. I'm gonna play this one, and we could go from there. All right.
Mm-hmm.
the Most High. Culture and language stolen, like he said would happen. The Most High. If we turned our backs away from our
Another nice one. Another hot track right there. Your whole albums is bangers.
Mm-hmm.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
How you have nothing but bangers on your album?
Mommy. Yahu and Imam Aya. I'm telling you, like, that's the way it goes down. There's a method to our madness. So because I work full time, she'll be up to like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. I used to tease her, like, you be meeting the Most High when the sun come up. But literally 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, she'll be listening to tracks, just listening to tracks. If the Ruach gives her something immediately, and she starts writing it down. She brings it to me the next day or 2 days later when she really like has enough to let me listen to, and get the track, get to work.
Oh, praises, oh, praises. I got it. Since we're talking about music, do you like the direction that the Israelite music is going?
I love the fact that there is a plateau for any and everyone. I love the fact that there are some truth spoken word artists out here, that there are truth rappers, truth singers, triple threat singers, rappers, and spoken word artists. I am all about unity, and I'm blessed to be able to collaborate with people that I've collaborated with so far,
Right.
and blessed to still be able to collaborate with up and coming artists, established artists. Oh man, so many that getting ready to work with on this new album. I'm so excited. I was telling one of the artists, I was like, you know how everybody has that wish list of who they would love to work with?
Right.
I was like, all of Yahu, I'm starting to check some people off the list. Now I'm starting to repeat working with them. Like,
Okay. All praise.
Bringing some more people in, and I'm all about trying to help those get there, because there's a lot of things that a lot of people don't know about music and how to get it out there to the masses, and anything that I can do to help. I just want to be used. I'm a vessel.
Right.
So
and that's good. That's how we all should be looking at it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, praises. Nate, you want to go for another one?
Sure. Let me see here. How hard is, well, you said you work full time. So I guess between your music, I see your mother involved. I say, is it hard to take care of home and music at the same time?
Yes and no. All the things to the Most High, I have a really good work schedule. So I work 4 days on, 3 days off. So I have 3 days to, on top of, what's left out of the other 4, of course, to spend time with my family. My kids go to school from home. My mother and I both work from home. So we're here all the time amongst each other.
Right.
We're here together for Shabbat. And then it's like after we finish Shabbat, that's really when we record. So I normally record sundown after Saturday. Shabbat is done until I think the latest I've gone is maybe 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And we're just recording, re-recording, listening through it, make sure everything sounds right. And then we all pass out. On top of the fact that my oldest, has a part-time job, and he has to go out to work. I had to actually pick him up from work before I came tonight. So we make it work. It's a good thing that they are the age that they are now, because I can't imagine how some of the artists out here have to do it with younger children. But all the things to Yahu, and I give them props, mad props.
Okay. Okay.
So let me ask you this question. How do you feel about truth music today being like a genre in the secular music institution today?
It's about time. When I first came into the truth, there was maybe one radio station for truth artists, and it was a handful of artists. Now in 2022, it's multiple channels out here. There's no way for you not to be able to know who you are. And I love that the platform is growing, that the nation is growing, and that there's something out there for anybody. If you like trap, truth rap, guess what? It's out there. You got to find it. If you like spoken word, it's out there. You got to find it. You like that R&B soul, it's out there. You know, there's a little bit of everything for anyone. You cannot say, well, nothing speaks to me. You can't say that now. You could have said that a few years ago, but you cannot say that now. There's no excuse.
Exactly.
Hear satanic truth music. That's not out there.
Oh Lord.
That is good. So you okay with, you know, truth music today being a genre?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, praise
I support and congratulate anyone and everyone that is able to make a stake for themselves, because we are our hardest critics. I will definitely say that. They can get you if you let them. I think there are more critics with truth music than there are in worldly music, but I think it's because everyone that's one of the best things that we do is somewhere along the line we are musically inclined, whether it's a trained ear or a talented singer, rapper, artist, anything of that nature. So that's something that we guard. And so there's always going to be someone that this may not appeal to you, but this might. That's why I go back to the saying that you cannot say that there's something out here is not for you, that nothing speaks to you, that nothing fills your ruach, because it's out there. You have to find it. And there's multitude of stations now for you to be able to find the content. You got to get off certain sites and start doing some searches on your own.
Right.
I got one more, Nate. You mind?
Yeah, I got one after you. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So I noticed, like with your music, you straightforward, and you know, with what you're saying, it sounds very focused, and you're giving a straight lesson in your song. So how do you feel about, you know, as far as secular music today and being in the industry, in the worldly industry, if they get out the hands on our music, what we call truth music, how would you feel about dumbing it down or quieting the message?
No. Anyone that knows me, pre-truth, post-truth, I don't mince words. I never have been able to. I haven't been able to do it then, and I'm not going to do it now. I'm not going to dumb down my message, because you are not Yahu. Yahu is the only one that would tell me to dumb down my message, and I don't believe that he would tell me to do that. So that's a no for me. Absolutely not.
All praises.
All right. I got two questions.
Okay.
Number one is, let me bring the mic up. Let me bring the mic up here. Who is your favorite DJ?
Oh boy.
And the second question is, where can we get your great music?
Oh my goodness. www.simchahyahu.com is the website. You can get all of my albums, my most recent EP. If you want the exclusive single that is getting ready to be released from my upcoming album, Selah Moments with Yahu, which will be released later this year, Yahuwah willing. You can get it all at that website. Digital downloads. The albums are available for hard copy as well. I usually ship once a week. Okay. So you can get all of the music there. You can see a couple of the videos. I'm probably going to upload some more content soon. But you can definitely get it at the website. For streaming, you can go to Apple Music, iTunes, SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music. It's everywhere. Like, just search the name Simchah Yahu and you should definitely find it.
Right. And you have a Facebook page, right?
Yes, I do. The music page is Simchah Yahu Music on Facebook. The music page for Instagram is Simchah_Yahu. I'm on Twitter, Simchah Yahu as well. But I'm mainly on Facebook and Instagram. I don't tweet a lot. I never really got into it, but my momager is teaching me how to do it because she knows how to do it better than I do.
Okay, that's right, Israel. So you have the information. Message her, bless her, let her know what you love her music, purchase her music, support Israel. We got to support our own, you know what I mean? And shoot, man, y'all.
He did say Hoffenpfeffer for the favorite DJ. So this
You want me to say it?
It doesn't matter. You can say Hoffenpfeffer.
Hoffenpfeffer.
Oh. I knew he was gonna get you on something. So just before we go, Israel, what advice can you give to those who's entering into this truth and trying to do truth music?
Definitely make sure that it is the Ruach leading you to do it. Don't be out of order. Fast, pray about it, because it's going to, if it's Ruach filled and it's meant for you to do it, it's going to take on a life of its own. I've only been doing truth music for a year now. And in a year, the Most High has blessed me to be able to release 3 albums, 2 singles, and an EP. And it looks like I'm not stopping because I have more music coming. Working on expanding, with collaborations, working with new artists, some that you haven't heard of, some that you have. Just make sure that your message reigns true. That's the most important thing that I can think of, because if there's no real message behind it, we gotta be able to teach our people. There are some people that can be taught in a classroom setting, and then there are some people that are taught in a creative stance. It could be through art. It could be through a book. It could also be through music. So make sure that you're telling a story that comes from the scriptures. And that's what I try to do in a way that you can understand it. And it's not going to go above your head.
Right.
Okay.
And that you can do it. If I can do it, and I was supposed to be doing it years ago, anybody can.
All
right, y'all, Israel, y'all heard it here on Expose. Simchah Yahu. Go check out her music. It's on every platform.
Yes, indeed.
Also check it out on KOI Music Radio. A big shout out to all of the Israelite DJs out there promoting good truth music. And anything else anybody want to say?
Also, check it out on ffmlive.com. All Israelite videos, you know what I mean? And you can check out DJ Judah on FFM too. His shows is on there also. His live mix going down.
All praises. And with that, Israel, I like to say shalom.
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 Yahusha is the avenging kinsman.